My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, the Paparazzi. What's up, brother?
It's WKRP in Cincinnati.
Motherfucking right it is. It's motherfucking WVIP in Las Vegas, baby.
Well, I think we have a big day coming up in a day or two as well. I think somebody's celebrating a birthday.
Steve Stevens' birthday's tomorrow, you know what I mean? Got a big day planned out, but we'll keep that on the low.
Celebrating your 30th birthday, is that right?
26th, buddy.
26th, that's right. Guy never changes. Just keep going. 26, 26, 26.
Now, 47, to be honest with you. Wow. Like I said, getting the job done, doing whatever it takes to do it.
47. Are you going to write a book on how to stay looking young and fit at 47?
Oh, 100%. Like I said, it's all about the anti-aging, brother. That's what it's all about. But don't get me wrong. These little wannabe cappers that run their mouth, I'll still beat the fuck out of 25, 30, 40-year-olds. Anybody wants some, they can come get it, get knocked the fuck out.
You know, in reality, people who think you just talk, I've seen you fight. They have no clue what you can do.
Oh, you know, I was born and raised that way, you know. Shout out to North Las Vegas. Shout out to everybody incarcerated in the feds. You know, keep your head up. You'll get out soon. But you had a rough upbringing. I ain't for no bullshit. You know, one thing at VIP, we talk that shit, but we back it up.
Yeah, they think it's a game, and they think it's a joke, but they really want to come get some.
Yeah. Well, you don't see no one showing up at the office.
No.
So, you know, don't talk about it. Be about it. Anyway, guys, it's February 2nd, podcast number 348. Show sponsored by BlueChew, one of your favorite sponsors, huh, Poppy?
Yeah, I use them. Guys, if you're not, you're making a big mistake.
Call. You guys want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our new website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number into the website. We'll get back with you with a free pick. Now, on that website, even though we made it, it's new and it's live, we still have a lot of things to update.
Yes.
My boy Ethan's going to get it in. It's going to be perfect when it's all said and done. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at VIP Sports LV. If you don't want to call, direct message me about doing business. You'll hear back from us immediately. A lot of guys out there in the social media game probably really upset right now that Steve Stevens is
up in his game, yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, starting to do the DM blast like all you sorry motherfuckers do, and basically taking over digitally. So if you thought you were a kingpin digitally getting some money, best believe Steve's getting 10 times that.
And for all you followers and clients and stuff, it's going to be great because when Steve has, you know, something special for his clients, for himself, he'll be able to go right on his socials, tell you guys about it. You'll be able to go right to the website and get involved. So it's going to be really great for you. We're doing a lot of special things here, and stay tuned because it's only getting better here at VIP Sports.
Don't forget, we will not DM or spam you about contests or promotions. So if you get contacted by account with my picture on it that says they are me, make sure you look for that blue check mark for your safety so you don't get bamboozled by one of these frauds.
And lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Oh, my God. Ever since we started doing this DM blast and all this social media shit, I can't believe how terrible these motherfucking cappers really are. But we appreciate for the extra $300,000 that we brought in the last 7 days. So, like I said, this is just the beginning. You ain't seen shit yet. So what blows my mind is when we did the DM blast, how many fake followers these motherfuckers have. Like the gay handicapper and the purse boy. Bro, only like 20% of their followers are even real.
Well, because that's their business strategy. Their business strategy is go open up an Instagram account, buy fake followers from China, cost them a couple $100 to get, 100,000 followers. Then they feel that they're legitimate. They go tell people, go to my Instagram page.
Unbelievable. Well, whatever they're doing, it's all good. Because one thing about us is we can show you better than we can tell you, and nobody wins like we do, period.
Correct.
So once these guys get aboard our fucking ship, they never get off, plain and simple. Our retention rate is through the roof, how long we keep a client. So anyway, guys, subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcasts at. Click the little bell on YouTube to receive notifications on all videos we post. We greatly appreciate your thumbs up, and we do read all of your comments. Get in the game, Poppy.
Well, if I want to get in the game, well, I'm already in the game, but set yourself up with Steve's Absolute Blowout Winner merchandise line, t-shirts, hoodies, and more for the recreational or professional sports bettor who wants to be a winner inside and outside of the sportsbook. And if you visit AbsoluteBlowoutWinner.com today, we're offering a free face mask with any purchase of $20 or more. You've got winners, you've got losers. Which one are you?
AbsoluteBlowoutWinner.com. And by the way, Ethan, that was supposed to be the third camera, brother. That was a read. But I still love you, brother. I know you're just starting to produce. Anyway, NFL news. We will preview the Super Bowl and a few prop bets next week. But, Poppy, what are your thoughts on the Super Bowl matchup between the Rams and the Bengals?
Well,
do the Bengals have a shot?
They definitely have a shot.
No doubt about it.
I mean, this team has defied odds, played really great football, went into Arrowhead, Kansas City there, was down 21 points, made an unbelievable comeback against Patrick Mahomes. And, yeah, I mean, the Rams are absolutely no lock in this game. Cincinnati's had a great season, and it's hard to say to bet against Joe Burrows. Now, do I like the Rams? I do like the Rams, but I would not count Cincinnati out by any means.
Even though it's the #1 game bet in the world, Super Bowl is a day for amateurs. I've said it before,
Yes.
and I'll say it again. It's one fucking game. So here's a stat, though. This is the first Super Bowl that will not have a #1, 2, or 3 seed competing in the big game. Another quick question. Out of the 3 guys that went out, Mahomes, Brady, and Aaron Rodgers, who did you feel the worst for?
You know, now looking back with Brady, now that he's retiring, I think I feel the worst for Brady. Aaron Rodgers, I don't feel bad for because of the whole scenario. Just it's distasteful, the whole thing that went on there with Green Bay. Mahomes, he's going to have his chance again. He's young, and he's been there. So, but
Your answer is Brady.
I guess Brady.
I'm the opposite. I think Aaron Rodgers, I felt the worst for. Like I said, they had a fucking solid-ass team. They didn't perform in that game, and they were Super Bowl ready. I feel bad for the dude.
But Aaron Rodgers, as great as his career is, they've won 1 Super Bowl. The guy, for whatever reason, does not get it done in the playoffs. So do you feel bad for him that every single chance he's had, he doesn't get it done?
I feel bad because I feel like they won that game. They could have won the Super Bowl easily. So, you know, it is what it is. But once again, they lost. So here it is where we're at right now. Bengals and Rams, baby. NFL former Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores is suing the NFL and teams. He alleges racism. Flores says that all of his interviews were, quote, shams. There is currently only one black head coach in the NFL. Flores also says Dolphins owners offered him $100,000 to lose games in 2019 for a better draft pick. And this, you know, there is a claim that the owner set Flores up to be fined for tampering by allegedly asking Flores to have a meeting with Tom Brady when he became a free agent. After New England, Flores was fired despite leading the Dolphins to back-to-back winning seasons for the first time since 2003. Flores also coached the Dolphins to 7 straight wins this season. What's your thoughts?
Well, first off,
My thoughts are, if any of it's true, NFL is fucked. This is terrible.
there's lots of this that's true, but there's lots of this that's behind the scenes that's gone on for a long time. Brian Flores is a talented guy. Was this maybe the route to go? I don't know. Is Brian Flores ever going to coach in the NFL again? Absolutely not.
No, those owners will get together and ban him for life. But like I said, man, snitching and doing all that shit to put a black mark on the NFL, none of that is good.
No, he's a young guy. He's talented. He was definitely going to get a coaching job here in the next couple of years, no doubt. You know, the Giants, everybody thought he was going there. It didn't work out there. He had a couple of interviews still scheduled right now, and I think he jumped ship here and did this prematurely.
Well, if everything was released to the public, what really goes on, there wouldn't even be a NFL,
Correct.
fucking MLB, NHL, nothing.
Correct.
You know, you got to let the boosters do their things. You got to let the guys grind. There's a certain way people go about things to get players and incentives and all sorts of different things. So this definitely wasn't the route to go. However, if racism is involved, I'm all for it because there's no place for racism in 2022.
No, tanking in sports unfortunately happens. Teams have to go for better picks. It's not just about building your team. It's financially to get fans in the seats and everything like that. So stuff goes on behind the scenes. Exposing this is not the right way to go about it.
But here's the thing also. He's saying he was offered $100,000 to lose, but did he actually go through it? It'd almost be like if I paid a hitman to kill your wife, If I never paid him and we just talked about it, it never happened. I mean, am I really getting charged with that? So, I mean, he's alleging.
I don't know if thoughts are running through my head.
I'm just saying, he's alleging that he offered $100,000. Is it true that he did it, or was he saying, fuck you, I don't get down like that? I don't understand what he's saying.
I think he's very disappointed that after winning 7 straight games, he thought his job was safe.
It should have been. The guy's done a phenomenal fucking job.
I definitely agree with that. That was a young team. They had injuries. He did a great job. Why they let him go, I don't know, and I think they're going to regret it big time.
No doubt. NFL, Tom Brady officially retired on Tuesday, which everybody already knows. Brady finished with a 243-73 regular season record and 35-12 in the playoffs, and Brady made Steve Stevens a lot of money in the process. Brady finished with the all-time leading in passing yards and passing touchdowns, and he won 7 Super Bowls. Brady was the 199th pick in the 2000 NFL Draft. Here's my question. Is Brady the GOAT of all GOATs in all sports?
It's apples and oranges in all sports. Can't say all sports, but
you can't compare NFL to basketball.
No,
that's a fact.
But in football,
100%.
Yes. Who else has that resume? I don't think anybody will ever have that resume. So at this point, Tom Brady is the GOAT in football for sure.
No doubt about it. NFL, the Raiders got their man, former Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. McDaniels is considered an offensive guru and called the plays for Tom Brady for many, many seasons. Here's the question. Do you like this hire, or did the Raiders make a mistake by not keeping their coach?
You know, I thought that our coach did a great job, but as we said before, Rich Bisaccia is not the face for Las Vegas.
Not even fucking.
Unfortunately.
They made a major mistake.
But McDaniel's coming here to work with Carr will be interesting to see if maybe he can take his game to that next level. Carr had a really good season. I love the fact that Carr is all about Vegas, and he really is.
No, he represents. He has a big heart, and I love him. He just can't get the job done that we need. So hopefully they can go get Aaron Rodgers. That brings me to my next question. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be traded most likely. Should the Raiders make it happen? Garoppolo's 31-14 as a starter. I'll answer that for you. Fuck no, we don't want no Garoppolo over here in Las Vegas. Aaron Rodgers or nothing.
Aaron Rodgers is going to Denver, so it's going to be nothing.
Not only that, but even our boy over in Seattle, Russell Wilson, you know. There's a chance there. I don't know. We'll see. But I think Russell's going somewhere else as well.
Oh, Russell's
he won't
definitely,
be in Seattle.
No, Russell is definitely. I could see Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh. People have called me crazy, but Pittsburgh's in need of a quarterback. Mike Tomlin's the coach over there. I know he has a good relationship with Russell Wilson. I could see Russell Wilson over there, but there's going to be some very interesting quarterback moves here in this offseason.
And back to Las Vegas. This is Las Vegas. Go get the number one fucking coach out there. The guy that knows how to handle the media, a guy that's a superstar stud that excites the players to play for him, plain and simple.
Yeah.
That's why Gruden was a perfect fit over here, and it's a shame of what happened there. But Mark Davis, with his bowl cut, he's going to keep doing his dumbass shit, and who knows what will happen. But Vegas ain't going to stand for no losing shit. We're all about winning out here.
No. And Raiders players, stop fucking going 105, 110 on the fucking freeways out here. Get the fucking message.
No, you ain't lying. You run into my family and kill my family, I'm killing your entire motherfucking family.
Nate Hobbs gets arrested on falling asleep at the wheel on a casino parking garage ramp, and then 15 days later gets caught doing 110 on the freeway again.
Don't forget our player that came back from a road game and came back in McCarran Airport and crashed into the motherfucking circle, drunk as fuck as well.
Yeah, I mean, guys.
We can only hide so much shit for you guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
guys, wake up. Wake the fuck up.
College basketball, who's that brought to us by, Poppy?
My friends over at Blue Chew. Fall is here. Well, fall went and passed, guys. Winter is here, and we could all use a stiff breeze, especially if you're out there in the winter storm. That's right. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, confidence can take you far in life. It can also help in the bedroom, especially when it comes time to step up to the plate. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablet and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. And with the snowstorm coming, an opportunity will arise. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part? It's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package.
No doubt about it. With Blue Chew, men everywhere are excited to see the postman because when your package has arrived, your package has arrived. So, guys, there's nothing sexier than confidence, and Blue Chew can help give you guys the confidence where it fucking counts. Call to action. So, if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew for free when using our promotional code VIP at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promotional code VIP to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring our show.
Now, do you think Blue Chew's sales are going to go up with this Blizzard Part 2 that's coming here for the East?
Well, that's all there is to do is sit at home and fuck. Like I said, fuck, make babies. There's going to be more babies born than there ever has been.
Exactly. Get yourself some bottle of wine. Guys, get that Blue Chew. It's not just for you. It's for her, too, because otherwise she's going somewhere else.
Well, that brings me to my next point. There's also going to be a lot of divorces, and
Yes.
there's going to be a lot of women going next door searching for that bigger cock.
Yeah.
Because, guys, there's always somebody out there with a bigger dick and a bigger fucking bankroll. Don't ever fucking forget that. So you think you got your bitch locked in, well, you better keep her away from Steve Stevens. I can't tell you how many handicappers bitches call me on the regular.
On your birthday, are you going to be out on the prowl?
No, I'm going to go do the family thing. Like I said, I don't need to boast and go put all my shit on social media. I'm a private person when it comes down to certain things, so I'll probably be with the family, hanging out. They got some special shit lined up for me. Moving into college basketball, Kentucky, 17-4, had the biggest jump, rising 7 spots after winning by 18 at Kansas on Saturday. Kentucky's now ranked number 5 in the country.
Yeah, Calipari has a talented bunch over there. He likes this squad a lot more than he has the last few years, so watch out for this team.
But the team that ain't no joke that just pounded Bama, number 1 Auburn, beat Alabama last night and covered as a 6-point favorite. Auburn is now 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 games. Do I need to say that again?
Say it
Auburn
again.
is now 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 games. Why the fuck aren't they on your ticket? And don't forget, Alabama is a great team to fade against conference opponents with a 1-8 record against the spread in the
Bruce
SEC.
Pearl's bunch put up 100 points last night
Yeah, they
against
did.
Alabama.
Kentucky, 17-4, like I said, had a big jump spot on Saturday. Kentucky's now ranked number 5 in the country. Speaking of Alabama, Kentucky will play at the Crimson Tide on Saturday.
That'll be a good game.
Stat, Marquette's Justin Lewis leads all Division I players with 170 points scored against top 25 teams.
Well, we'll see how Mr. Lewis does tonight against Villanova, because Villanova's a very good defensive team, and I don't see him putting up 25-30 against Villanova tonight.
We're going to have to wait and see. Here's some hot teams against the spread, guys. Here's some golden nuggets. Grab your pen and a piece of paper. Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders recently covered against Marshall and Western Kentucky, and they are now 14-3 against the
And
spread.
we've had them on our Golden Nuggets the last 3 weeks.
Yes, we have.
Anybody smart has been playing them because they've been covering.
You think? Middle Tennessee State 14-3. That's 11 units, no matter how you slice it, guys. A team we featured earlier in the season, the Cornell Big Red, keep on rolling against the spread. Cornell has covered their last 2 games and are now 12-3 against the spread. Cornell, guys, don't forget to be putting them on your ticket. The Longwood Lancers. Every bitch likes a little Longwood last time I checked.
And especially on Blue Chew.
No doubt. In the Big South, Longwood's 15-5 straight up, 6-1 against their spread in their last 7 games, and 8-1 against the spread at home this season. So you want a team that covers at home? Longwood all day long.
Keep looking at Southern also, as we gave you last week. There's some teams that we've been previewing on the podcast, guys, that if you continue to go and play those, you are making money. But if you call this guy right here, he's as hot as fish grease, and you're making a big mistake if you haven't. 877-220-6540. You could be building yourself a second income.
We've signed up over 700 clients, in the last fucking 3 weeks. So people are making a lot of money with us. They're getting paid, and it's no secret at all. Here's a preview for Saturday. Big Ten Michigan, a Poppy's team, at number 4 Purdue. Michigan was trailing at the half, came back and won, but did not cover as a 14-point favorite at home against Nebraska. Michigan has talent, but the Wolverines are just 5-4 in the Big Ten and just 2-5 on the road this season. Here's another stat. Purdue is averaging 85 points per game, and Purdue is ranked 8th in the country in assists per game with impressive 18 assists per game. So they're playing team ball all fucking day long. Here's another trend. Purdue has easily hit the over in their last 2 games.
This is a matchup of men against boys. Michigan is down this season. Juwan Howard's doing a great job coaching, but this Michigan team is not as talented as the last few years. Purdue, one of the best teams in the country. On any given day, they are the best team in the country. This won't be very much. Michigan State is for real. Michigan, down year. But Purdue, as talented as anybody in the country. And, the Big Ten's loaded. Tonight you got Illinois and Wisconsin. Wisconsin's getting 7 against Illinois. You got some really good teams there in the Big Ten.
No doubt. A preview Saturday, Big 12, number 8 Baylor at number 10 Kansas. Kansas won and covered against a tough Iowa State team on Tuesday, 70-61. David McCormack had 14 points, 13 rebounds on 7 for 7 shooting against Iowa State. Kansas is in first place in the Big 12 with a 7-1 conference record, and Baylor is also tied for first with a 19-3 straight-up record. Stat, Baylor allows just 62 points per game. Another stat, Kansas allows about 70 points per game.
You know, Baylor was ranked number 1 here for several weeks during the season. They're 19-3, great team. When they're on, they're as good as anybody, and especially defensively. Remember, they're the reigning national champions. Kansas, another great team. You got Bill Self there coaching. When they're playing, they're as good as anybody, but they have their ups and downs, and they've got spurts on the court where they look great, and they got spurts where they look like dog shit. Just depends what teams show up, but this will be another really good matchup on Saturday. There's 3 games. A big Super Saturday starts off at 3 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern, back-to-back games on Saturday. Look out for them.
No doubt. Guys, write this down. Here's a few teams for you guys to fade. Pacific Tigers, who we featured for a few weeks now, is 3-16 against the spread. Teams to fade, Pacific Tigers, 3-16 against the spread. The Morgan State Bears are 1-9 against the spread in their last 10 games. Alabama, 1-8 against the spread, SEC conference opponents.
And that means, guys, if you jump on them and it happens to be the one time you play them and you lose, stay with these trends.
Yeah, they got to lose 2 in a row for you to get off it.
These trends are making you money. Just sit with these trends.
No doubt. A few more trends. Texas Tech 6-1 against the spread against ranked opponents. Copen State, Florida, A&M, and Idaho are combined 18-3 against the spread on 1-day rest.
That's an important stat because some teams need a few days to recoup. Some teams are really good off a 1-day rest, and that's, a stat that most people aren't looking at. That's a really good stat to keep there, guys.
Eastern Washington is 12-2 against the spread on the road. UC Irvine, Austin Peay, and Eastern Illinois are combined 40-8 to the under. UC Irvine, Austin Peay, and Eastern Illinois combined 40-8 to the under.
You think?
Could you use an extra 32 units?
You think Purse Boys sitting here giving out free trends like this, or 340?
Are those minus 500 or?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
No, then he's definitely.
I was being generous at 340. You're more right. Minus $5.
Exactly. Me and Ethan were laughing. I think he posted he was 200-0 on the same email of another losing game. Guys, somebody tells you that they're 64-0 or 50-0, and you believe that shit. You got to be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met in my entire life. I can't even believe how Purse Boy's even in business. I really can't. He's the most, and he's talking about his NFTs. You know what NFT stands for with Purse Boy? Narcissist fucking thief.
Or troll.
Yeah, or troll. Narcissist fucking troll. That's exactly what his NFT talk is all about. You are a fucking narcissist. Biggest lie and fraud I've ever met in my life, dude. Keep it 100, bro. No wonder you have no kids, bro. You don't even know how to keep it real with yourself, let alone somebody else. NHL hockey news. Besides the NFL Pro Bowl being in Las Vegas this weekend, it's also NHL All-Star Weekend, Vegas style, baby. The NHL is having their first ever outdoor All-Star Game skills competition events scheduled for Friday in Vegas. There will be competitions at different venues, including a shooting competition with some female hockey players on a rink in the middle of the Bellagio fountains, which should be nice.
Yes.
The league will also be shutting down portions of Las Vegas Boulevard for a shooting blackjack competition featuring oversized playing cards as targets. There will also be a fastest skater competition and the hardest shot competition as well. In the NBA, the Grizzlies, Thunder, and Cavs are the top 3 covering teams against the spread in the league. Let me read that for you again, guys. The Grizzlies, the Thunder, and the Cavs are the top 3 covering teams against the spread in the league. Brooklyn and Washington are the 2 worst covering teams against the spread in the NBA, with Golden State not being far behind lately. You know what I mean?
Let me ask a couple questions. The NHL here has really, Vegas has been in the league 3 years. Look at what an impact Vegas has had.
When you bring a winning team.
Correct. But to go and make the All-Star game Vegas style,
Ooh.
Everybody who comes here says it's the best atmosphere, the best rink, the players love it, the fans love it. Kudos to the NHL for recognizing that and bringing the excitement from an All-Star game that, for years has been lacking. They're looking to do new things. I love the fact that they're doing this, bringing it here to Vegas, featuring our city. I think it's great.
No, it's more than great. And, guys, I just want to reiterate, the formula for success in sports betting is money management and discipline. Betting 1 game a day, not every day, and betting the same amount of money on every game. I talk to hundreds of clients on a daily basis, new clients that sign up, and that's their biggest mistake. A guy will tell me, I say, what do you bet a game? Well, I start off the week around 500 to 1,000, and then I'll increase it as the week goes on. Guys, that's not how you make money. Money management and discipline. If you've listened to anything I've ever told you, make sure you listen to that, because that's the formula for success on how to get paid and break these motherfucking bookies like they've never been broke before. I want to help you guys. We've been running all sorts of promotions. It's a $1 trillion industry, and I want to make sure you guys get your fair share. Because remember one thing, I'm getting mine. Let's make sure you get yours. On the behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the paparazzi, my new social media guy, Ethan, that's been murdering it, the crew, $300,000 in business this week so far, and it's only fucking Wednesday. I didn't do numbers like that when Money Talks was out. You understand? And that's being syndicated on primetime CNBC.
Yes, sir.
So obviously, you can talk till you're blue in the face, but one thing about me is I can show you better than I can tell you. Come join the winning team. You deserve your fair share. On behalf of VIP Sports and myself, the paparazzi, we love you. And remember one thing, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. I'm out.